On a lighter note, I have a question. What about kleptomania? Is that a form of sociopathy or psychopathy?
It's a sociopathy. I've given a bunch of talks on Putin, a lot of different dictators, because
Oh, wow.
in Europe and Ukraine and Russia and in the United States, and we did
Mhm.
PutinCon in New York City about a year and a half ago. And I can send you a slide because I was asked to do it on Putin, and we know a lot of the people who know Putin, been through
Hmm.
his life, don't have scans or anything. But I had to put together Putin's brain, right? If you had to, let's assume he is what he thinks he is.
Don't do it in
Well,
Russia.
oh yeah, oh boy. Well, yeah, I'll say. But at any rate, he's a kleptomaniac too,
Mm.
Putin. And so there is a circuit that's associated with kleptomaniacs. So I can show you, maybe if I send you that slide, as opposed to
Yeah.
trying to explain it, on top of the psychopath brain, if you will. And there's a
Mm.
bit of sadism in there too. We try to show the circuits. So and I tried to do this for a number of many different dictators through the years. You got to look at it as a parlor game because we don't have any real data. And but we know with their behavior. And so Putin was a good case of somebody who we don't know if he's a psychopath. He has a lot of the traits, but who knows? We don't know. And I know a lot of Russians who know him, who think he is, but you still don't know. But the kleptomania angle is, I couldn't believe it. So
He is a dangerous personality, whatever he is.
yeah, he's a very tough hombre, and he goes back. He just is. He seems to be the most recent in a line of the czarist police.
Yep.
The secret police, and these have been around for 300 years. It's almost like the Russians have been epigenetically transgenerational.
I was going to ask you that if culturally, because I had on Jack Barsky, who was a KGB agent who lived here, and his view on Putin is that Putin is very into Mother Russia, back to czarist times. He is very, very much into motherland. And as he put it, he said, he can't explain that to me because I'm an American. I don't really understand or comprehend that, full level.
I've met with Viktor Yushchenko, who was the president of Ukraine. He was the guy that Putin poisoned, and I said, what's with Putin what does he want? He goes, well, it's a mythology. If you look at the horizontal migration of the Huns, the Huns, but and the Tatars and everything, they migrated from east to west, and so a lot of the Russians along that strip have these very Asiatic characteristics, and he doesn't like that. So Victor told me he wants to get the north-south connection with the Rus and with the Scandinavians. He kind of wants to be a Scandinavian, a European, but not only European, but a Viking. He wants to be a Viking, right? And so this was Victor. Victor knows Putin really well. So the whole thing about invading Ukraine and the Donbass was to reconnect that Moscow with the Ukraine, with the Baltics, to then reestablish that European lineage to the Vikings. So he said it's really genetic reasons. He's trying to create not only a narrative, a social and a cultural and historical narrative, but a genetic narrative.